The moment a woman becomes comfortable with your touch, something silent but powerful has already happened inside her mind, a level of trust and attraction that most men never even realize they've crossed. Most men think attraction is in words, smiles, or flirting, but what she's really doing is communicating through comfort, through how close she lets you get, through how naturally she allows physical space between you to disappear. And this changes everything, because comfort with touch is not random. It is deeply psychological. Few men understand this, but women are extremely selective with personal space. Her body is guarded territory. She doesn't casually allow men into it. So when she stops reacting to your light touch, when she doesn't pull away, when she leans in instead of leaning back, when your hand on her shoulder, her arm, or her back feels normal to her, what she's really saying without words is, "I feel safe with you." And safety is the foundation of attraction. Most men try to impress women with jokes, money, or attention. But what she's really looking for is a man whose presence feels calm, grounded, and emotionally steady. When she feels that, her guard drops. And when her guard drops, physical comfort follows naturally. Not forced, not awkward, not staged, just smooth and effortless. But here's where it gets interesting. This comfort doesn't come from you touching her. It comes from how she feels around you before you even do. If she's relaxed, laughing easily, maintaining eye contact, standing close, or brushing against you casually, she's already giving you permission without saying a word. Most men miss these signals because they're too busy trying to perform instead of observing. The truth nobody says out loud is this: when a woman trusts your touch, she has already imagined you closer to her than you think. Her mind has already accepted you into her personal world. That's why she doesn't flinch. That's why she doesn't create distance. That's why the touch feels natural instead of intrusive. And this is where masculine confidence plays a huge role. A confident man touches in a way that feels normal, not needy, brief, calm, assured. He doesn't overdo it. He doesn't seek permission with nervous energy. His touch communicates, "I'm comfortable with you." And she mirrors that comfort back. This mirroring is a powerful psychological response. She subconsciously matches the emotional tone you set. If you're tense, she feels tense. If you're smooth, she relaxes. Most men never realize that women don't respond to touch itself. They respond to the emotional state behind it. And when that emotional state is grounded, relaxed, and self-assured, her body feels safe enough to accept it. But here's another layer most men overlook. When she starts initiating small touches, back-tapping your arm when she laughs, fixing your collar, adjusting your sleeve, playful nudges, what she's really doing is testing deeper connection. She's crossing into your space the way you crossed into hers. This is a silent dance of mutual attraction happening without a single word spoken. This changes everything because now the dynamic is no longer one-sided. It's mutual. Most men think attraction is loud and obvious. In reality, it's quiet and subtle. It lives in these tiny physical exchanges that feel insignificant but carry huge psychological meaning. And here's the mindset shift that separates average men from high-value men. Stop thinking, "How can I touch her?" and start thinking, "How can I make her feel comfortable enough to want my touch?" That shift alone changes your energy completely. You stop chasing. You start observing. You stop forcing. You start allowing. And that's when her comfort begins to grow naturally. Because when a woman feels emotionally safe, her body follows. Few men understand that a woman allowing touch is often more intimate than flirting. Words can be playful. Smiles can be friendly. But comfort with physical closeness, that is personal. That is emotional. That is selective. And the more she feels this comfort, the more attraction deepens without you saying anything clever at all. But here's where it gets even deeper. When she remains close to you in public settings, when she doesn't create distance in crowds, when she stands beside you instead of across from you, she's unconsciously showing the world she feels secure with you. This is a powerful signal of trust. She sees you as a safe masculine presence, and women are wired to be extremely careful about who they feel safe beside. Most men try to create attraction by doing more, talking more, texting more, impressing more. But what she's really responding to is, how she feels in your presence. Calm, safe, understood, unpressured. And that feeling is what allows her to drop her boundaries. The truth nobody says out loud is that when a woman trusts your touch, she's already emotionally opened a door for you. She may not even be consciously aware of it. But her body knows. Her instincts know. And instincts don't lie. That's why this signal is more powerful than compliments, more reliable than flirting, and more honest than words. Because you cannot fake comfort, and she cannot fake it either. So if she lets you touch her naturally, if she doesn't stiffen, if she leans in, if she stays close, understand what's really happening. Attraction is no longer a question. It's already present. Now it's about maintaining the emotional calm that created it in the first place. Because if you suddenly become needy, overexcited, or start trying too hard, she will feel the shift instantly. And the comfort will disappear just as quietly as it appeared. This is why emotional control is so powerful. Stay grounded, stay relaxed, stay present. Let the connection breathe. Most men rush the moment and ruin it. High-value men allow the moment to unfold. And that patience is incredibly attractive. By the time she's comfortable with your touch, you don't need to convince her of anything. You don't need lines. You don't need tricks. You simply need to continue being the calm, confident man she already feels safe with. Because what she's really attracted to is not your hand on her arm. It's the man attached to that hand. And once you understand this, you stop worrying about what to say or do. You focus on the one thing that matters, the energy you bring into the interaction. That energy is what creates trust. That trust is what allows comfort. And that comfort is what reveals attraction. Most men never see this connection, but now you do. If this opened your eyes, subscribe now, because most men will never hear this truth.